Maxall. He'll get you the sports any way that he can. Smack Francesa on the fan. Sports Radio 66 and 101.9 FM. WFAN.
Live from just a little bit outside what's eventually going to be the battlefields of Antietam. And listen, it's probably going to be a small skirmish, not a big deal. That's why we have the studio set up.
Wait a second. If he's so smart, why is he trampling on the Constitution?
Just because you don't like the guy,
If
Mike, doesn't mean he's a bad president. Mike, listen, you don't. Just because you don't like the guy.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Mike,
Jim.
don't yell. Let me get my point
Wait
in,
a
Mike.
second.
You know, thanks for the call. You're gone. I'm not going to yell over you, okay? When Lincoln got elected, okay, at some point they decided, oh, we're going to walk around the White... They became the lords of the White House. They all started, they wearing these top hats, walking around, oh, we're going to get rid of habeas corpus. Oh, we're going to talk about freeing the slaves. You're not doing any of that. You're in the North. What you have to be worried about is this. Who's going to be on your side? Nobody. The Europeans are going to side with the South. Why? 2 words. King Cotton. They need the cotton. The South has the cotton. We're going to go to the phones now. First up, we got Dan in Charleston, South Carolina. What's going on, Dan?
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Good. What's up?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you'd want to hear my top 5 generals.
Well, real exciting. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. First, I have Alexander the Great. Second, I have Artie Lang.
Okay, yeah.
Third, Baba.
Why do you even bother? It's not gonna get on the air. I don't know. Does Audie give you a gold star or something for doing things like that? I don't understand. Why don't you do something useful with your time? God, I mean, why don't you go help somebody? You wait on the line. He waited on the line for 2 hours to do that. 2 hours. Why don't you go help somebody? Why don't you go help somebody bring back their lost slaves or the runaway slaves or something? Help somebody. Do something nice for a change. God. Who?
The Underground Railroad.
What?
You know, the Underground Railroad.
I don't know what that is. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
The Underground Railroad, Mike, with Harriet Tubman.
Who? Alright, now thanks for the call. I mean, listen, folks, you're gonna call up, you're gonna start making things up, making up names. Harriet Tubman? What kind of name is that? Underground Railroad? Mom, do you ever hear that? I actually was on, I've been actually going on the railroads a lot lately, actually, yeah. You know who I ran into on the railroad the other day? John Wilkes Booth, yeah. John Wilkes Booth. I ran into John Wilkes Booth on the railroad. How about that? Great guy, real nice guy. He can't stand Lincoln, though. He hates Lincoln. Oh. Yeah, I told him, you should probably do something constructive about that. Because you can't let all that hate boil up, You should probably do something about that, okay? Go ahead.
I just wanted to talk a little bit about, my father recently passed away, and he really loved his...
Sorry. Gonna have to cut you off there. Call back another time. We now welcome in the General of the Union out west. Probably the only member of the Union that'll come on with me nowadays. General Ulysses S. Grant. General, welcome to the show. How are you?
How are you, Mac? Great to be on.
Alright, now we're going to go to Philip in Montgomery, Alabama. What's going on, Philip?
Yeah, Mike, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I just want to talk a little bit about A-Rod for a minute. Something's been bothering me about...
We're not doing that today. We're not taking A-Rod calls today. Call back 150 years from now, then we'll do A-Rod, okay? The Union and the Confederacy about to square off. Now listen. I don't think this will be a major battle. I don't think there will be a heavy loss of life. But I do think this is an important battle. Because I think this will cement the war for Robert E. Lee. This will show everybody, and this will finally shut that clown up that's in the White House about any talks of freeing slaves. This will be the battle that shifts the tide to the Confederacy. Okay? Because once Robert E. Lee penetrates Maryland, it's all over. It's all over for the Union. But listen, I can't give you exact play-by-play. Okay, I'm not allowed. I'll get in trouble if I give you exact play-by-play of what's going going on the battlefield. Oh, what? Wow, was that a direct hit? Did he just hit him? Mons, was that a direct hit with the cannon? Okay, folks, Robert E. Lee just directed cannon fire towards the center, okay? And that... Wow, what? McClellan refuses to send in the second line. Wow. Wow, but... And listen, I can't do exact play-by-play, but... Okay, but... Oh, wow. Why isn't he sending in the second line? Yeah, but let's be honest. You got a little help there. You got a little help towards the end of that battle. That's why, I mean, let's be honest. Your rise to prominence really started because you got help during that battle and
What are
during
you
that
trying
struggle.
to say,
and that's
Mike?
what. Well, wait a second. Well, don't get sensitive here, okay? I know you're gonna be a little you're gonna be sensitive. I mean, come on, General.
You're trying to say I needed help to win
I
that
never
battle.
said. Wait a second. I never said that.
This is why nobody wants to come on and talk to you, Mike.
He's gone. Wow. How could you be so sensitive? Alright, we welcome on Chief Bearclaw. Chief Bearclaw. Out west. What's going on, Chief?
Hello, Mike. Great show. Me and my people just want everyone to know that despite whoever wins this war, Confederate or Union, they will both oppress our people, and we were just one.
And, for those of you that have been asking, we won't be having, Stonewall Jackson will no longer be visiting our program anymore. Me and the General have had a falling out. Okay. So he will no longer be joining us on our program anymore. Hey, it happens. It happens.
Wait a second.
Are you a slave? Are
That's
you
not a fair
Dave? Are
question.
you a slave?
No, I'm not a slave.
Then how do you know how do you know they want to be free? You don't know that.
All that needs to be known is that we have suffered great losses.
Well, unfortunately, nobody cares, okay? So, thanks for the call. Listen, the only thing that the Indians, or Redskins, whatever you want to call them, I don't really care, the only thing they have to really be concerned about when it comes to this war, the only way they really matter, unfortunately for them, all this war is deciding is who's going to wipe the floor with them for the next 100 years. We got Brad in New Brunswick. What's going on, Brad?
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Great. I just have a little trivia question for you.
Trivia? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Real exciting stuff. Go ahead.
So when Robert E. Lee penetrated Maryland, what size condom did he use?
You're gone. It's it. You're gone. That guy waited 2 hours to do that. 2 hours.